So welcome back to the Dadskillz car channel. We are currently in the Mini, and hopefully tonight we can get this car some way closer to being roadworthy. And we've got some other goodies as well that we can put to good use. Now, last night we changed the ABS or ASC pump on this car. Previous owner told me that was an issue. He'd ordered one. And he supplied it with the car, so we fitted it last night. Here is the footage of that. New ASC ABS pump. So it looks like it should be. They look pretty simple to undo and reconnect into that one. Got a retaining bolt there. And we've got what look like two Allen key jobs down there, and then this connector slips off the back, which is interesting. Should that have some sort of shroud over it, do you think? Don't know. Right, I'm just waiting for my able assistant to come so he can hold the torch. But I don't like the look of this pipe. Seems to be weeping there, and it kind of comes through down here. That may get replaced at some point, I reckon. So that's loose now. Right, this is 11mm. That's been mangled before, that one, by the look of it. Now this is the one that's a little bit dodge. Something's going off. Right, so we've undone all those, and if you have a look at this one, can you see this one? It looks a bit different to the rest of them. I'm not sure it's deep enough, and the flange on the bottom isn't great, so we're going to see how it goes, but we may end up changing that. So have a look down here to get this electric connection off. You lift this tab on top by the look of it, and then hopefully it should pop off. Right, let's swap sides for a moment. Right. You have to lift that thing right up, out the way. Right, has that made a difference? Yes, it has. Nice. Right, just have a look down there. What does our connections look like? It's not too bad, is it? Right, let's put the other one in. I had to take the little frame off the bottom, put that in separate, because it's not quite as easy as how it came out for some reason. And then, right, do that back up. This is obviously, must be a second-hand pump, and it shows. I'm not sure how good it's going to be. Right. Pull it back.
Old man issues.
Old man issues. Right.
Wait,
oh wow. This set of connections here are the most annoying thing in the world, because they just fall at the slightest thing. That needs to come round here, but now there's not enough room. Wow, minis, eh?
The name is correct. Everything is so small.
Everything's quite annoying by the look of it. watch some footage of.
Oh no, it's been filming for 14 minutes.
Nice.
It's been there on the whole ground.
Some good shots of the ground then.
Yeah.
We've got these 6 pipes to connect back up there. And then, not tonight, but at some point soon, we shall bleed the brakes. And hopefully we'll have brakes at least. We'll see if the ABS light goes off. We are almost done. And that has been a whole world of pain. From not being able to get these things started to then having to undo that one again so I can move it about. Undo that mounting down there. But we're almost there. Let's just hope that this pump that came with the car is any good, because I don't really want to do this job too many times. Right, put that bracket back in. Down here is where this securing jobby goes. I must throw this ratchet out and use the other one. Huh?
No battery.
No problem. Right, well that's that done. We'll come back on another day to bleed the brakes and see what we got. So whilst in the process of taking all the wheels off, I found a screw in one of them. So I did a temporary fix. And by temporary, I mean temporary. So before I started bleeding the brakes, I turned the ignition on and the ABS light and ASC light had gone out, so the pump must be a good one. Filled up our canister with about 1 litre of brake fluid. We've popped that on the top there. You can now pop that on, pressurise it, and then we're going to start the furthest away from the master cylinder. So we're going to go rear passenger side, rear driver's side, front passenger side, front driver's side. So we'll see how we go on. Final wheel, caliper, and I've had to employ the help of a 13-year-old girl as well as the single man pump, because I don't think it was providing quite enough force, even though it was jacked up to 2 bar. So I'm gonna, you see that? I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna put my 10 mil there somewhere. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Right, bear with. Don't put your foot in it yet. Which way are we going? That way. Right, straight down. Hold it there.
Yeah, got it.
Take your foot off.
Yeah.
Push down.
Yeah.
Keep it there. Take your foot off. Push down.
Yeah.
Hold it down. Right, we're going to go one more time, I think. Right, foot off.
Yeah.
Okay, push down.
Yeah.
Hold it there. Right, I think that might be it. We're going to give it a little test, I reckon. Right then, Emma. I'm just going to feel inside if we've got a brake pedal of any sort. You can feel me doing this if you want, Emma.
Sure.
Just going to see if we've got what feels like a brake pedal. Take that. Let's take this off. Right, so empty the pressure out of it, take the pressure off. Do that. This will be full up inside there. And you're meant to have a syringe. Syringe the last bit out, so I haven't got a syringe. Where's that bit gone? I thought we were getting there as well, but proof of being pudding, I suppose. Now I tried bleeding those brakes over a good couple of nights and a good couple of times, always starting at the rear driver's side, passenger side, and then passenger side front, and then driver's side front, and vice versa at the front. I must have tried to bleed them about 900 times, and still I had hardly any pedal. Or it would go, and you think, okay, we've got a bit of brakes, and then it would just carry on going. So that led me to this. We're actually a few days later now. The interior has gained some stuff. Let's just have a look at what we've done. So I've been trying to make this video for some time now. I'm bleeding these bloody brakes and I'm getting nowhere. You think you've got it, there's no air in it, and you end up with the brake pedal going to the floor. So my instinct was to take the master cylinder and servo out. That is a pain, a real pain. It's pretty gross down there. And I hate this pipe. Someone's made this pipe. This probably doesn't matter, but it's not as big as those. It probably doesn't matter, and I hate what I've done there. Previously, someone has used an open-ended spanner, and there's just rounded some off, and I've done the same, and then I've just mangled it a bit more, and I hate that. I hate what I've done there. So, and if you've seen my other video, you'll know that replacing the filter and the oil pressure switch didn't help. So we're fast coming to the point where we need to make a decision on this, what should have been a cheap little project that I could tinker with whilst having it still on the road. So you got to tune in next time and see what we're going to do with it.